Hello and welcome. Thank you for those of you who have contacted me in relation to just wanting a little bit more information around the 7 principles for making marriage work workshop that I'm going to be presenting in a few weeks' time, nearly a month or so's time. So what I thought I would do is just put together this very quick video and discuss a little bit about what I'll be talking about and what subjects and topics will be discussed in the workshop. So, who am I? Obviously, by now you would know who I am. My name is Natalie Turvey, and I am the Director and Principal Psychologist here at Drop of Life Psychology Clinic, plus the author of Unbreakable Relationships for Self-Lovers and Others. And I'm just going to quickly move straight into all the other information that I want to talk to you about, because by now you probably know who I am. So, what we will be covering first up is what makes marriages work, and we talk a lot about deep friendship and how you make that happen, and we talk a lot about Gottman's research and the sound house and the repairs, how we repair fights and repair conflict and hurt quickly as we possibly can. And we're going to give you some information on the shared purpose and deeper meaning within relationships. And this is all based, remember, on Gottman's research, 40 years of research that he's been studying and reviewing literature and couples in the conflict of and the throes of what makes relationships work and not work. So we're going to look at, this is just the beginning of it, giving you all this background information at the very beginning of the workshop in how to predict divorce and what it is that you need to be looking for to make sure you're not doing, so that you aren't sort of heading down that trajectory. And then there's lots of activities, lots of homework that I get you to do with me during our 1.5 hours per week. So there'll be activities, it's not a lecture, it's a workshop, which means you've got to work in it. You've got to do these activities, practice with me, so that you can go away and practice on your own with the skills already solidified, mostly while we're in the workshop. So how do we do this? This is what we're going to be doing most of the time in the 6 weeks. We're going to be looking at how we enhance your love maps. We're going to be looking at what love maps are for a start, and which is basically your friendship base, and how we improve it. We're going to be looking at how you can nurture fondness and admiration within your relationship, and we're going to be looking at what that exactly is and giving you really clear, easy steps to follow that will change the way you interact like that. We are going to be looking at how you catch your partner's bid to connect with you, which is how you turn towards them when they're not okay and how you turn away from them. And we're going to give you the big key indicators and the red flags that you need to be looking at. Once again, each of these topics that we'll be discussing have activities in them, have exercises that you'll do with me before you go home and try and practice them on your own. And then we're going to look at how you let your partner influence you. This is really important in relationships that work well. And we're going to look at what those gridlock problems look like and how you work past them. So that's those 2 types of conflict that all couples have, which is the perpetual problems, which is the ones that are very value-based, and we are not going to solve them. We're just going to manage them a little bit differently, and I'm going to give you the skills to do that. And then we've got obviously the solvable problems, which is the next bit, which is how you solve those solvable problems quickly and efficiently. And I'm going to give you some skills, give you some exercises on how to do that. And then we talk about gridlock, which is those fights that just keep coming up over and over again. They're based on values, and they're the ones that cause the most damage. And I'm going to give you some tools and give you some tricks. 1, on how to recognize them, 2, on how to move past them, and 3, to continuously do that throughout your life. And then we're going to create shared meaning within your relationship. We're going to give you some tools and some nice, really nice activities on how the two of you can set that up so that you are moving towards the same direction with your partner. So this is what is covered over the 6 weeks for that hour and a half each week. And like I said, it's very interactive. You've got me for the whole hour and a half, and you can ask questions, but there's lots of activities that you will be doing. You go away to your little pocket and you talk about your activities, and you come back to the group and we'll discuss any issues that you had with that and try and problem solve them a little bit before you go away home for the week and try and implement and do some of the homework that I make you do. So I hope for you that have been asking me a little bit more information about it, I hope that clears it up, and I hope it gives you a little bit more insight into this amazing program that has been set up by Gottman, and I've just been trained in it, which I love because it's good training. It's good practical skill building, and it's practical that you can go and put it in place straight away. You will see immediate, I'm talking immediate difference in your relationship from these really simple skills. So I hope to see you at my program. If not, please enjoy the rest of the year, and I look forward to catching up with you one day.